Greetings and welcome to another video. Yesterday I finished reading another book of mine, and this particular book was a present from my mum. So mum, if you happen to be watching this video, thank you. I really enjoyed this book. The book in question is Lincolnshire Villains, Rogues, Rascals and Reprobates by Douglas Wynn. And yeah, I thought it was a good book, really interesting. I'll just read what it says on the back. In the past, the east shore of Lincolnshire's long coastline was well adapted for smuggling, and the rural quality of the county aided the transport and hiding of contraband goods. In addition to the pirates, coastal criminals, and countryside rogues, there was also murder and mayhem aplenty in such cities as Lincoln, Grimsby, Boston, Stamford. Moreover, being near to the north-south routes from London meant that Lincolnshire was a haven for highwaymen and footpads. Even the infamous Dick Turpin had a Lincolnshire connection. With exciting and dramatic tales featuring the worst of Lincolnshire's villains, this book is sure to inform and fascinate everyone interested in Lincolnshire's criminal past. So yeah, I really enjoyed this book. It's not a big book with about 6 chapters, and each chapter is pretty easygoing, straightforward, straight to the point about the things each chapter is talking about. It talks about examples of infamous murderers, people who do acts of forgery, highwaymen such as just mentioned, Dick Turpin, are featured in Lincolnshire. But 2 chapters were my particular favourites. The chapter about smuggling and the various smugglers, the type of goods they would carry into and out of Lincolnshire. Because stuff they would get into the county would be stuff you'd expect, like gin, tobacco, rum, and of course there were a couple of times, because of international conflict between England and the rest of Europe, the smugglers would take wool produced in Lincolnshire and smuggle that out to across Europe. And of course, wool was a major commodity back then, back in the day, worth a lot of money. So no doubt smugglers earned a nice bit of coin, not only getting wool from Lincolnshire out to Europe, but also the other things I mentioned, tobacco, gin, rum, from Europe into Lincolnshire. So yeah, that particular chapter I found interesting, and the other chapter I found very interesting indeed was pirates. Now I know when we all usually think pirates, it's of the 17 and 1800s, pirates in the Caribbean, off the coast of Madagascar, maybe in the Indian Sea, off the coast of India or Sri Lanka or something like that. But no, pirates operated around Lincolnshire and between Lincolnshire and parts of France. So it was really interesting about that. Made me curious about pirates and smugglers that operated around other parts of England. I mean, I know down in Cornwall way and Devon way there are popular tales nowadays of smugglers and pirates, but it'd be nice to learn about those same crooks everywhere else, basically. And yeah, now at the end of this book, there's a list of other titles, a list of other books, a bibliography. Don't know if I said that word correctly. Was that word? Yeah, here we are. I'll just show you it. The bibliography. Bibliography. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've had to use this word, so forgive me if I can't say it right. But yeah, it's a list of other books, no doubt used as reference and source material that helped make this particular book. And these other books are no doubt really worth interesting. Sorry, what I meant to say are these other books are probably really interesting to anyone who wants to learn more about crime and everything in and around Lincolnshire, and I would expect these other books would go into far more detail about uh, crime and criminality around Lincolnshire if anyone's interested. And like I said, this is only a small book, so I would imagine this would be more of an introduction, to the subject, and then the other recommended books you can find more detail from there. So yeah, like I said, because of everything I've just said so far, this is a really good book. I'm glad I got it. Now, as far as I know, I don't have any family connections to Lincolnshire, but it would be nice to actually save up some money and go by and visit some of these places, like for example, visit Grimsby or Stamford. I hear some nice tales about Lincolnshire, basically, and it'd be nice to go and visit. And of course, on the other hand, I do have a massive pile of local history and folklore books about Shropshire, and some of those books I've talked about and referenced in previous videos I made a couple of years ago. So I've got to come back and talk more about those other books, which I've mentioned before, but specifically, it'll be interesting if there's a version of this book about Shropshire, about Shropshire villains, rogues, rascals, and so on. I'm sure there is one. I'm sure there's a couple of books like this. I've just got to find them. Now, obviously, I don't think Shropshire, being a landlocked county, has ever had anything like pirates going on, but smugglers, I'm willing to bet any amount of money that Shropshire has had its fair share of smugglers and highwaymen and so on. So it'll be interesting to learn about that and see if I can get my hands on that kind of book about Shropshire. I mean, I've talked about ghost stories and stuff like that, and so between ghost stories there's going to be a connection to murders and all that. But yeah, if you're interested in what I've talked about before in Shropshire, then by all means check out my previous videos about that. But if anyone knows of a book similar to like this one, but talking about Shropshire villains and rogues and all that, leave a comment in the section below this video about the title and author and so on, and I'll follow up and go into like Waterstones and see how that pans out. But yeah, in the meantime, like I said, if anyone's interested in this kind of subject, this kind of book, and maybe interested in anything to do with Lincolnshire, then this is a nice, easy read, a good, interesting read, and definitely worth the effort in my opinion. So yeah, nice one. On that note, I'm going to end this video here. Thank you for watching. more information about this book I'm going to be putting in the description box below this video, so check that out if you want to. And I just wanted to basically talk about a book I found interesting at the end of the day. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching this video. I do appreciate it. I hope you all having a good evening. Take care of yourselves, be safe, and I'll see you all soon in the next video. Thank you, goodbye.